Record this one. So we're gonna have an amazing team call anyways. And we've been really working around the clock for dropping this today. And the last 2 weeks have been intense in the leader chat. And I mean intense. You should see how much we've been writing, sitting up late nights, really making sure this is working out. Emil even came up to Gävle and spent some days with me here so we can work around the clock to get this done for you guys. You saw the sneak peek on the event. And I'm just gonna say that this is really gonna change how everyone gets into this opportunity. All right, for every single new person, or even if you're not new, you've been here for a couple of months, you're gonna get value from this. All right, you're gonna get a lot of value from this, and I truly hope that you really take advantage of this because you're gonna get every single thing that you need and make sure that if it's something that's missing or if it's something that you feel like I want this as well, then reach out because we want this to be the best possible thing for you guys. This website is not going to be for me and Emil and David and Philip and Michael to just sit around and watch. No, it's for you guys, for you to improve. So make sure you get the feedback back to us so we can make it even better because that's what we're gonna go for, all right? So without further ado, I'm just gonna share my screen and show you guys what we've been working on. So there we go. Our brand new House of Freedom website is gonna be everything from startup to network marketing to results to presentations for someone who's completely new. So if you have different people in your friend group or in your family, they wanna just check out what we're doing, you can send them the link for this website, all right? And they're gonna see a little bit about Akashex, a little bit about us. They're gonna see what we're doing, how it is to work with us, and you're also gonna see the reviews about people with amazing results in this industry, all right? But for you guys in the team, this is where the value comes in, all right? This is where the value is gonna come in. I'm just gonna open the chat and have it here. Can I do that? Okay, perfect. So we're gonna have the start here, all right? Pretty simple, pretty basic. You just press on start here, you're gonna come here, and you're gonna have a password that's called 10,000 active because we're watching and want to go with 10,000 active customers, all right? 10,000 impacted lives. Go like that. And then you're going to have everything from your first step to basically a pro trader, right? So you start off with a welcome to the House of Freedom video, just showing off what we're doing, who we are, and what we want to change in this industry. Then you're gonna have all the apps we're using, all of the Telegram groups, and it's so simple that you just go next step. All right, when you're done with the first page, you go to the next one. Super simple, right? Then we're gonna go through how to set your goals, how to really experience what you want to experience in this industry, what you want to expect, your long-term vision, commitments. Then you're gonna have all of the leaders with their Instagram, so you can just press on any of these and you go directly to like Joey Wilson's Instagram. So I hope you follow Joey because he's truly an amazing leader. You're gonna have all of the Instagrams. You're gonna have a short video explaining your why. And for me personally, I didn't know my why for a long time in this industry. I had a bunch of different whys, but when I truly found out why I want to do this, what's my burning desire and why I want to succeed in this industry, that's when everything elevated. All right. So really make sure you have a strong why in this industry. Then you're just gonna continue with trading startup. We're gonna go over how to get your challenge account, how to set it up with TradeLocker, the app navigation. You're gonna have how to maximize the opportunity with an onboarding. You're gonna have a TradeLocker tutorial for all the new people. You're gonna go through trade alerts, risk management. I'm just gonna go through all of this real quick, and then you're gonna be able to hop on the website and watch everything for yourself. And this video with with Emma's nice face in the background, why the community calls are important. This truly for me is one of the most important videos to watch on this website because the community calls makes a lot of difference, all right? These calls we're having is just amazing. So make sure you watch every single of these videos, even if you've been in the team for a couple of months, go through the whole website. So when you bring in someone new, you know exactly where everything is and you can show them around, all right? You're gonna have everything from success with tap to trade, where to begin your trading education, how to find live educators. We're gonna get a scanners video real soon, but they're updating the scanners right now. So we didn't want to make a video and then just have to remake it right away. So it's gonna come up as soon as the new scanners are launched. And then we have the business side, which is truly just reaching out and showing this opportunity to other people. All right. Because as I said in the beginning, if someone wouldn't have taken the step to show me this opportunity, I wouldn't be here today. Emil wouldn't be here today. And I know Emil is as graceful as I am for being in this industry, for showing this opportunity. So you just know that feeling that you can really impact someone's life. You can change their life forever by just showing the opportunity. All right. So make sure you really show this opportunity to every single one you meet. Then you have two really short videos explaining everything. And then we're gonna have a quick slide with some network marketing deep dive videos, YouTube playlists, and then of course personal development. And I want everyone to really join this Telegram group because we have a lot of personal development in that Telegram group. So make sure you go in there and elevate your personal development things to really take this to the next level. Because if your mindset isn't growing, your bank account isn't gonna grow either. All right. Someone once told me that you're making the exact amount of money that your mind can handle. And that's so true. If I could handle $1 billion right now, I would have $1 billion. But it is that simple. So really make sure you're focusing on the personal development side as well. Then we're gonna go back to the start side and we're also gonna have a quick video of what we do is a presentation video. You have the results tab for someone who's not in the team and you just wanna see what we're doing, how it's working out. And you can see all of these payouts. You're gonna say confirmation of the payout so we know it's truly working. And then you have some short, just, I don't know what's it called. Uh, Emily's now I'm blank on what it's called. Some reviews from people who's been in the team who's been doing this testimonials. Thanks, David. So some testimonials from other people who's been doing this, joining the team, and really making sure that it's working for everyone. All right. So you can show this to anyone who's not in the team, who's just interested in what we're doing. And then you have the start here and the business side for everyone in the team to really take advantage of the opportunity. You also have a link to our YouTube on this YouTube logo. If you just click that, you go to the House of Freedom YouTube, and they have all of the recorded calls, so you're not missing out on anything. I'm gonna drop back real quick to change the window. And there we go. So the next thing we've been working on, we're not done, guys, we're not done, is you know that I told you that join the Telegram group. So it's gonna take you to a personal development group. I think you see my screen right. Yeah. So it's the personal development group where you have schedule. All right. This is really important. You go in here, you copy this link, and you paste it in a web browser. All right. That's gonna make you like a pop-up window to add it to your calendar. All right. Then you're gonna have all of the calls in your calendar at all times so you don't miss out on any calls. So make sure you really take this link, copy it in a web browser, and download that calendar so you don't miss out on any team calls. All right. Then you have all of these little things with like your wish, your command, some audiobooks that's really, really good, like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This one, I highly recommend every single one. All right. When I heard this for the first time, like, okay, for you guys know, I don't read things, like I don't read, so audiobook is perfect for me. When I heard this for the first time, like this book, it changed my whole mindset, all right? So Rich Dad Poor Dad is highly recommended for you to listen to or to read the book because it's just incredible, all right? Then you have some couple more. You're gonna have some leadership, and then you have global information network level one. So you have a lot of things to go through for your personal development to really make sure you're taking the really biggest step in your life to accelerate this industry, all right? And as Emil was saying, we're gonna add some more things coming up. We couldn't get every single thing done for today. I just wanted to get the website up and going. I wanted everything to work as good as possible for you guys to get the opportunity to use this for the last days of May to really accelerate. Like you wanna I can't swear. You want to really, really make sure you take advantage of these last days in May, because what's gonna happen, all right? If you take advantage of this last day, you finish the month strong, you're gonna start the next month strong, all right? If you start the next month strong, you're gonna finish the next month strong, all right? And then it's gonna just be a domino effect. You're gonna win, 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 win. Like I talked about on an earlier team call, you want to start every single day with a win. It's the same thing with months. You want to finish them with a win, you want to start them with a win, and you always want to win, all right? All of these small wins are going to be a big win, and in the end, you're going to win really, really big, all right? So make sure you take advantage of this opportunity. I think Emma sent out the website in Telegram group. So everyone join that website. You wanna look it around, see what everything is, watch the videos, take advantage of everything we made for you guys. And as I said earlier, if you have any feedbacks, feel free to send it to us leaders because we want you guys to take advantage over. All right. This is for you guys. It's not for me and Emil and David, it's for you guys. So make sure it's the best version for you. All right. But with that, I'm gonna round off for me, but I'm gonna leave it over to my dear friend and my amazing upline, Emil. He's been working with me for quite some time now. We've been on some trips. He's been staying with me for a bunch of times, and we always have really fun together. But the thing with Emil isn't just his results in the industry, his results in trading now, and all of these huge things is that he really cares about you as a person, all right? He's genuinely happy for you when things goes good in your life, all right? When I tell him something good, he's more excited about it than I am, all right? He's more excited about the good things in my life than I am about it. And I just love to have someone around me who's like that. I love the positive vibes you always get from Emil, and I'm just super grateful to have you in this leadership and have you as a mentor. And I really hope everyone else sees that as well. So I'm just gonna leave it over to you. I think you're co-host, and thanks.
Thank you so much, Sebastian, and I'm super grateful to work together with you also, especially with all your magic skills of like creating a website from thin air. Like, really, really grateful to have someone like you working together with us because I know my website skills and my programming skills and all of that doesn't exist. Like, I haven't prioritized that at all. So, guys, you would still be waiting like 12 more years or something until you would have a website. So you should be lucky we have Sebastian in our community. So everyone, yes, please give it up in the chat for Sebastian and just spam some love. Like he really deserves it. Yes, all the other leaders like me, Philip, Michael, David, we were part of the idea of it, but without Sebastian, we wouldn't have a physical website. We wouldn't have something to go into and really show you guys. And as you know, one of our, or the first pillar in House of Freedom is personal development. That's also why we put in so much extra knowledge and value on the personal development side for you guys, because we really know and we have seen it a million times in this industry. The more you work on yourself, the more you improve, everything in your life around you will also improve. Because success is really how much you believe you deserve. That's also what Joe were talking about on stage on our event. He basically, like, that's exactly what he said. Like, you will only get what you deserve, what you believe you deserve in your life. So the reason you haven't more success yet is because you haven't worked as much on your mind yet to program it to make you believe you deserve more. It sounds simple, but that's a process because now you've been taught your entire life in school, in everything, to think inside a small little box. You should not ask for help. There's only one direction in life: study more, then get a job, and then retire when you're like 75 or something. Like that's what we are taught. So when we jumped into school, because if we check before school, when someone asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? People had the biggest goals, the biggest dreams. They're like, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be like a lion, like some random ideas that doesn't even make sense, you know? But it was because when the mind was still free, when you still believed whatever you wanted to believe. And then slowly society started to program you into believing in certain ways, into put you in certain situations where you learn skills that sometimes will not benefit your life. For example, of not asking for help on tests, on like when we had tests and graduations and whatever it's called in school, you know? Like you couldn't ask for help. You were not allowed to work together with someone else. Everything was in your own hands. But that's literally the opposite of real life. In real life, your network is your net worth. So if you have someone in your life that know more than you, give me one good reason why you wouldn't use that person. So already there, it's a thing we need to remove from our belief and we need to put in a new one. We need to reprogram our mind to believe in a different direction. And it's when you take these steps slowly and slowly. And all of us, we've been programmed for different amount of years. I was lucky. I started with this business right after I turned 18. So yes, I just had 18 years of programming. Some of you were maybe older, younger, when you went into the journey of personal development. So you have more years to reprogram. And I still today have things that are deep programming within my body that I'm still working on, that I'm still want to improve, that I still want to develop. And I've been here for soon 5 years. In like, yeah, basically 3 weeks. June 12, I will be in this industry for 5 years. So like in 3 weeks, I've been here for 5 years. And I've been working on myself every single day to try to improve, to become better and better and better. So you should also understand it's okay where you are right now. But you should also know that it's okay to want more in life. It's okay to dream big. You deserve more. And remember, God gave you that vision, so don't let anyone else take that vision from you. Because you will have friends, you will have family members, you will have people around you that will say, ah, that doesn't work, you should do this instead, you should do this instead. But you got that vision for a reason. It was not their vision, it was not their goals, it was not their dreams. So why should you let their opinion affect you? And it's also understandable why they don't have the same vision. And that's also fine. And we are not here to try to force someone to change that don't want to change. That's the last person on this planet I want to work with. Someone that are 100% happy with what they're doing. They have no desire to achieve something. Like, why would I want to spend my time with those people, right? So it's not the people we're looking for. But trust me, if you are here right now, there's other people out there that also have bigger dreams, bigger goals that you want to have in your environment. Because as you heard of before, average of 5, you are the average of the 5 closest people you have around you. So what happens if you can have 10 driven people around you, 20 driven people around you? So what we do now when we build this community is basically because have you heard the saying of you will never be stronger than your weakest link, right? And now when we build a community, we just improving our own average frequency because we will always be the average, you know? So if we can bring more and more and more driven people that have bigger goals, bigger dreams, and we can create more success stories, our average frequencies that we have around us will increase. And now I know maybe it's a bit advanced for some people, but that's okay. You will learn that. You will come into that journey and you will understand that literally If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. And you need to start to believe in yourself, and you need to start to know that you're gonna get what you believe you deserve. And the first step is just to tell yourself that over and over and over and over and over again. So now, if you want to hit that 1K, if you want to hit that 5K, if you want to hit that 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500K affiliate, you need to work on yourself to become that person. And you need to feel it so deep in your mind that you know it's already done. And then when you receive it in the physical world, you will not even feel like something changed because you were so sure that it was already done. You already felt like that. That's when you know it will come. Because remember, you will always fall down to the level you are on your own personal development journey. Your success will never surpass your personal development. So yes, maybe your success will sometimes accidentally bump up here because of a period of work you did. But if you didn't work on yourself to be able to keep that, you will always fall down on where you stopped working on yourself. That's why we see people win when they gamble. Yes, they accidentally won some money, but they haven't worked on themselves to be able to handle $1 million, $10 million, $100 million. So what happens with like 95% of the people that win on lottery? They lose it all because they didn't build themselves up to be able to handle that situation. So you need to ask yourself every single day, who do I need to become? So whatever you want to achieve out there, if it's within trading, if it's within in the business, if it's within whatever in life, who do I need to become? What habits do you need to have? If you want to have that dream physique, can you live the same life you're living today? Probably not, because then you will already have that physique, right? You need to change something with your food, with your workout schedule. You need to listen to the right people. You need to have the right people around you. Same thing in trading. If you already knew what you needed to know, you would already have the results. Same thing in this business. Yes, you know a lot of things, but you haven't become that person yet. You're on the state where when you learn to tie your shoes in the beginning you're not even aware that you don't even know how to tie your shoes. And then you realize, I don't know how to tie my shoes. And then after a while, you will start to learn, but you need to really, really think about it to do it right. You're like, oh, this over there, under there, tied it. You know, you need to think about the process. But when you have done it over and over and over and over again, you can sit, you can talk, you can do whatever at the same time because you know how to do it. Same thing with riding a bike. You know, in the beginning, you have extra wheels and then someone is holding you from the behind and make sure you're not falling. And then one day it just clicks. And you're like riding your bike yourself. You're like, what's happening? And then, even if you haven't been on a bike for 10 years, you still know how to ride a bike. I hope so. I believe so. I think you guys, you have the same feeling, right? When you have done it, you have already learned it. It's the same thing in business with the skills here. Everything in life is the same. You just need to become, like, work on achieving that level of understanding of whatever you want to achieve, and then you will receive it in the physical world. That's why we have personal development as one of our core pillars in House of Freedom, because we know how important it is for you to bring yourself to the next level. So, what's the mission for today? What's the mission now for the end of the month? What's the mission for the rest of the year? Of course, work on yourself, Go out there, crush it. We have 6 days left of the month to be able to accomplish whatever binary paycheck you want to create, whatever rank you want to have. I know some people are really close to spin the wheel. I would love to see some more spin the wheels in the chat. And I know all of you guys, you're just gonna go out there, you're gonna crush it, and you're gonna come closer to your goals and dreams every single day. With that said, again, thank you so much, Sebastian, for working so hard on the website to get it up in time. Super, super grateful for that. And I think we should actually just round it off here today. I think it was enough value. Let's use this website and let's really bring House of Freedom to the next level. Let's work on improving ourselves every single day. And then we can also improve other people at the same time, working on our journey to become the best version of ourselves. So I will say peace out, much love, and ciao, ciao.